Before we begin, let me remind you, not everything that sleeps in the forest is dead. Some things linger in the fog. Some things watch, and some wear your face. This is Chapter 2 of The Pines Have Eyes. You followed Ethan this far. Now you'll see what follows him. Put on your headphones. Turn off the lights. The forest remembers. Let the story begin.
Ethan didn't remember falling asleep. One moment he was backing away from the journal that had slammed shut on its own. The next, he was waking up in daylight. But it didn't feel like morning. The air was dense, not cold, but wet, like he was breathing through cloth. Fog hung low to the ground, clinging to roots and rocks, winding between the trees like fingers. His backpack was still there. The journal, too. He picked it up carefully, half expecting it to bite him. The pages were blank again, except for the last one. This time it said, "Run." He didn't need more convincing. He shoved the journal in his pack and started walking in the opposite direction. Any direction. But the trees didn't make way. They seemed to resist, narrowing in around him. Branches brushed against his shoulders like they wanted to hold him back. His compass spun uselessly in place. His phone flashed once, then died completely. Still, he pressed forward. Hours passed, maybe more. The sun barely moved overhead, and the fog grew thicker as the light faded again. He began to notice something wrong with the forest. No matter which way he turned, he kept seeing the same thing, a carving in a tree. His own initials, E.T., scratched into the bark. He hadn't carved it. He never carved it. The third time he saw it, he knew. He wasn't just lost. He was being looped. Later, how much later he couldn't say, he stumbled into another clearing, a new one. At the center stood a tall, crooked pine with a ring of stones around its base. Something was tied to the trunk. He stepped closer. A backpack. Weathered, moldy, torn. Not his. Inside were scraps of paper. Notes, journal entries, all written by different hands, dozens of them.
I thought I was alone here. Something walks when I sleep.
No path leads out, only back in.
Don't answer the whispers. The trees remember.
Then the last one, scribbled in desperate strokes.
It wears your face.
Ethan dropped the paper. The forest moaned. Not wind, not creaking. A moan. Long and low and angry. The ground trembled beneath him. The pine tree groaned like bones twisting. Its bark began to split. And from within, something stepped out. It wasn't a creature. It was a man. No, it was him. The figure was identical. Same height, same clothes, same tired face. But the eyes were hollow. The other Ethan stared at him with a smile that was too wide, too still.
You made it far.
It said, voice like dry leaves scraping wood.
But the forest doesn't let go.
Ethan backed away. The trees behind him shifted, closing ranks. He turned to run, but the doppelganger was suddenly in front of him again.
You were never supposed to leave.
It whispered. Ethan screamed and lunged forward, shoving his double aside, and tore through the woods like a man aflame. Branches clawed at his face. Shadows darted between trees. The whispers rose again, a chorus of broken voices calling his name. He broke through the undergrowth and saw a light ahead, a fire, a campfire. Hope surged through him. A man sat beside it, backpack, hat, hiking boots. Ethan collapsed before him, gasping.
Please, you have to help me. I'm lost. There's something in the woods. It looks like me.
The man stood slowly. His face was pale, hollow. He smiled too wide.
You made it far.
The fire blinked out. Darkness slammed in from all sides. The ground fell away. He woke up in a tent. Zipped inside. Same tent, same spot. He sat up. Outside, birds chirped, leaves rustled, a breeze flowed gently through the trees. Normal. He unzipped the tent and stepped outside. His backpack leaned against a rock. The forest looked peaceful. Too peaceful. He checked his phone. It was morning. He had been here just one night. He smiled, laughed to himself. A dream, he thought. He reached into his bag to grab water. At the bottom was a journal. Not his. He opened it. Only one line.
Welcome back, Ethan.